Hi, this is April Oneill, and I'm with Always Doing Damage. I started singing when I was about 6. I did my first opera when I was 6, and then my first musical when I was 8, which was The King and I. My mother was in it, actually. And then I took voice lessons growing up. I don't know if I know I want to be a singer yet. Because as I delve further into music, I find new avenues that I don't know if I know existed or if I didn't realize were an option. So productionally, I feel like I get more invested in the production side of things every day, and it makes me drift away a little bit from being a focal point as a singer. I enjoy singing and I like doing it, and I like doing the live performance, and I think I always will, but I don't think I necessarily want to be like a Beyonce anymore. There's a rush of impatience to be a singer and to put something out and be all sorts of greatness. And I feel as I'm getting older, because I can do other things and because I can find enjoyment in it and success in other things, I feel relieved. I feel like I can still do music and there's no there's less pressure. And I can be a singer. I can still be I can always be a singer, but I don't necessarily have to stick to this timeline of this running train. Well, the idea behind inventing April Oneill is I needed a character to kind of associate with, so that I wouldn't be so intimidated on stage, so that I wouldn't feel so out in the open. And that was my method. That's the only way I know how to do that. I only have a background in theater, and I was trained that way. So for me, I needed something to pour the music into, where I could kind of take a step back and not feel so vulnerable. I think this EP was a definitive moment of becoming a woman. I think that it was so many up and downs that I never saw coming, and literally a 3-year process of just being in my own life and putting that into music. And I think I started all the way over here when it started, and I thought I had a very focused mentality, and I realized that I was letting so many people walk all over me and take advantage of me, both on a professional and personal level. And I started out with all these people in my circle, and I ended up with this many people in my circle because I couldn't do it anymore. It was draining. It was taking all of my energy and giving it to everybody else in this world. And I realized that after everything and at the end of the EP that I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't continue to live like that. I had to decide what I wanted for myself and decide that these things are important to me and that I will hold on to them and I'm the person that's in charge. And that's okay, and it doesn't make me a bitch if I don't want to do things for free, and it doesn't make me a bitch if I decide that I want to take my music to the next level and it doesn't involve this person, and it doesn't make me a bitch for owning that and owning my own ambition and owning my own work and owning my own path. I did the EP and I hated life itself and music after it because of the drama that went beyond or went behind making it, and I didn't want to have anything to do with it when I was done with it. I wanted to put it on a shelf and never put it out, and I just needed a break. I needed a moment of peace and not to listen to the EP and not have anything to do with the people that had created the drama behind it. And after a year of having that peace of mind, I had another conversation with my mix engineer, and he was like, you either need to decide you're going to put it out and just let it be what it is, or you're just going to never put it out. And I had a point within myself where I was I invested a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of me into something, and if I didn't put it out, then it was letting those other people win and have the upper hand. So I decided to just suck it up, stop editing it, stop making excuses for myself, and just put it out there and let it be whatever it was going to be. I am my own worst enemy. I sit there and nitpick at everything, and I think it's because I have a educational background in music and in piano, and so I sit there and it's like one half of me is like, no, you're not doing it the right way, and then the other half of me is like, oh, we don't have to live within the lines. So it's like, it's a constant like battle between me and myself and I, because the three of us can't get along and keep the crazy down. So I continuously, like, I could go back and like, there's 20 things that I would already fix about this EP. Yeah, I'm just like, I constantly am not satisfied. But I think a lot of people that do art are like that. I like wake up and it's just laying inside my head. I have to. There's just so much. I play piano by ear. I grew up playing piano by ear. So I constantly like hear stuff in my head. I have to like get it out, or there's just no room for anything else within me. It's not necessarily air, but like it's like flowing in my blood. Like I just like it's the energy within me, and I like have to put it out, even if it's not even something that the world ever hears at all or is ever recorded. There's just constantly music playing. I don't know where it comes from, and I can't explain it. I can't tell you why I can play the piano, but I can play the piano sometimes. It just is like, it's just there. And I think that even more than that, I think that there's a part of me that is meant to like bring it out in other people.